Hi, my name is Mark McCleskey. I'm a national political consultant here at McShane LLC. We help candidates raise money and then invest it in a way that dramatically increases their chances of victory. That's why we work closely with our clients to develop tailored fundraising plans that cater to their specific needs and help them raise the necessary funds to win. Our team also assists with creating effective messaging and campaign strategies that appeal to the voters and improve a candidate's chance of winning. If you're looking for a political consulting firm that can help you raise funds, develop effective messaging, and win elections, then we're the right team for you. Let's talk about how we can help you achieve your goals.
We had an amazing week in Wildwood, New Jersey. It was absolutely wild in Wildwood. And here to discuss is our very good friend and expert commentator with his prescient analysis, Gene Valentino. Gene, welcome back to State of the Nation.
Analysis. Thank you for having me. But you went from odious machines to Twin Peaks. Now, I want to sprinkle a little salt on one of those two and bite right in. But I got to tell you guys threw me the curveball in our relationship that you want me to go into the Trump trial and talk about Cohen and all this stuff going on. You left me on Twin Peaks, and I'm here in a lather in Studio B here in Pensacola, Florida. Okay, you want to talk about Cohen. I think it's an end of what was a non-trial trial. I think Cohen, if that's all they've got, that prosecution, then I think it's just a matter of how quickly Trump can file paperwork for a refund on his legal claims and legal fees, I should say, that he's incurred up to now, sitting through this debacle of nonsense. I was being objective and holding out to hope that the prosecution had more credibility than they have in bringing forward formidable evidence that would have linked Trump to something material in the election process. But there was nothing there. We're talking about a 2016 campaign. There's nothing there, folks. I think we are about to see the unraveling on several criminal charges in the broader sense. Fannie Willis, we can come back to some other time. Officials down at the Georgia elections, officials admit that the elections in 2020 were a fraud based on evidence. Not worth getting into now. But it's consistent with what you started with, and that's a pattern developing here that's broader, that I think lends itself to some observation. Here's an observation for you. So Mr. Biden, I resist calling him President Biden. While all this is going on with Cohen and claims as to what degree Trump might be culpable in a New York court, Mr. Biden turns around and in the quiet of the day brings on stiff new tariffs against China on Chinese cars as a way of maybe getting him to show he's concerned about the bad economic numbers. Oh, wait a minute. It was Biden who, after he took office about 3.5 years ago, said he was getting rid of all those tariffs that Trump had already had in place on China that were working. Might it be the 3 Ds again, guys? Divert, deflect, and distract. I don't want you thinking my henchmen in New York are doing a bad job against Trump. So I'm going to divert your attention again with another Hail Mary at the 11th hour, and that's the imposition of tariffs on China. As James Carville, an old Democrat, would say, Biden is stuck in a ditch with the voters under 30 years of age. And so the only thing I think that remains that's really worthy of this issue today is how far did the Democrats go under the Biden administration in getting Democrat Party registration forms in place for these illegal aliens to fill out and secure some level of voting consistency or voting existence, to be able to vote legitimately in the respective village or town they've ended up in. The 9 to 12 million illegal aliens have how many capable voters that will be the Hail Mary from Joe Biden, while we're talking about Michael Cohen in a courtroom today? In parallel, we've got how many voter registration application forms that were given to the illegals coming over the line, along with some cash, a debit card, a cell phone.
Well, exactly, Gene. Exactly. And let's just before we run out of time, let's compare and contrast this situation to what it looks like when Trump actually makes an appearance. Let's take a moment here and just look at the crowd. Roll that clip of the crowd real quick. Jersey showing support for Trump while all this insanity is going on in the background. What do you make of the crowd there? Pretty big crowd, right?
That's the reports were 100,000. They didn't count the blocks and blocks of people who remained in line with portable cameras, portable TVs or iPhones or iPads that they watched from out in the blocks that never got into the general area. It's a historic first. I don't think, and this was in blue country, right? This was in New Jersey, and New Jersey was on the fence. You had a congressman there who left the Democrat Party and became Republican. You have what percentage of those people out there will be voters? And will there be the silent majority, that tsunami we talked about, Hesh, that will overrun 9 million illegal voters that may be voting Democrat for Biden? Will the crowd in that video overtake any aggressive actions on the part of this administration to bring voters desperately into the voting booth because they don't have the support of the American people? Desperation at the 11th hour.
Yeah, one can only hope that they will, Gene. In fact, the definitive meme came out today. Somebody took a screenshot of that immense crowd and clipped it to the outlines of the United States and had kind of a space edge view from Florida all the way out to Washington State, kind of at an angle of the country. And they overlaid that crowd on it and said Trump had a rally this weekend. And that's pretty much it. Every single state, even deep blue states like New Jersey, like New York, like Massachusetts, his support is unbelievable. And unlike 2020, people are no longer embarrassed to say that they're supporting him. Give you the last word.
I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that. Even CNN, one of the other media outlets, has sobered up a little, and I think they've announced recently through some of their reporting that you can no longer overlook the obvious. The obvious is what Timothy, you and Brian have just reported, and that's the size of just one crowd at one event. There's 3 primaries going on today. We'll find out what that looks like. There's supposed to be gimmies for Donald Trump. I think they're going to be disappointments for Joe Biden, but we'll see. And I think we have the door swinging back the other way. I think the American people, that silent majority we talk about, is bigger, bolder, and stronger than we give credit for. And yes, the courtroom has very, in God we trust, and justice is supposed to be blind. And I think that's the fundamental principle of our third leg of our government, our judiciary, that we cannot abandon while we work
We
hard.
absolutely can't abandon it. We're going to have to leave it there. And for one, here's hoping that that door swings right back into the teeth of these people who hate America and are trying to destroy us. Gene, thanks again for another great hit on today's News Talk, TNT.
I'm excited to announce we're having a huge MyPillow spring sale. And here's a few examples. Buy one of our MyPillow 2.0s, you get another MyPillow 2.0 absolutely free. Made with cooling technology, the best pillow ever just got even better. And this just in, 9 brand new colors and styles of our Percale bed sheets. They're made with the finest long staple cotton, and now you can save 50% or more. That's as low as $24.98. And for the first time this year, I'm bringing you our My Slippers and Sandals for as low as $25 a pair. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get your MyPillow 2.0s. Buy one, get one free. Percale sheets as low as $24.98. My Slippers and Sandals as low as $25 a pair. And for a limited time, when you order $75 or more, your entire order ships absolutely free.